What do you do when you have persons who, perhaps with their own pockets, profit greatly by sowing discord? How do you deal with that frustration? And I'm going to direct this to Daryl first.
By immediately pointing it out, and yes, you will suffer backlash and things like that from non-believers and deniers, but you must point it out immediately. Like I said, turn all the cards face up on the table, call it what it is.
Okay, Bion.
I mean, I think this is part of the reason I am so honored and grateful to be working with Daryl. I think Daryl has been working very closely with people who disagree with him and actually start off hating him. So I think that approach of really embracing others is important. And I think it doesn't mean that you don't stand up for what's right, that you don't stand up for your principles and speak your truth. But I think that ultimately the solution here is not to demonize other people. It's to embrace other people. And yes, are there going to be people who are really intent on sowing discord and chaos and division? Of course, but I think that if you react to that in an aggressive way, in an aggressive tribal way, then you become part of the problem.
I'll just dovetail into that. You made the Michael Jackson quote. Jimi Hendrix, the late great guitarist,
yes,
also has a very famous quote, and Hendrix said, and I quote, "When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace."
Yes, wow, that is something to chew on. Let me just say that, in particular, Daryl, there seems to be a proven technique on your part of gaining the ear of those who would be diametrically opposed to not only who you are, but what you might believe and so on and so forth. What is the first step to sitting down across the table with somebody who disagrees with you? You mentioned Peter Boghossian. He's a friend of this show, I'd like to think. And one of the things he said was, we've lost nuance. There's no nuance in arguments anymore. Everyone's just categorically angelic or demonized.
Okay, well, you said, how do I get the ear of those people? Well,
yes.
It's very, very simple. Before getting their ear, I have to give my ear.